Hey, I just want to remind you guys, In Your Corner, a movie I directed on Floyd Mayweather and Sam Watson, is out now on vimo.com. In Your Corner, click the link in the description box. Uh, and I would genuinely love and appreciate you guys' support. And don't don't hesitate to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the film. And again, I appreciate you guys' support and enjoy the video. All right, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, shoot.
Well, I already told you when I was hollering at you about this like 3 months ago, I told you I was in.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am going to enjoy this because I think Floyd is going to slaughter Conor McGregor. I think Floyd will stop him. I think Floyd will carry him for about 3 or 4 rounds, and then I think after the 4th round, I just think Floyd is just going to hit Conor at will.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Floyd is going to drop Conor McGregor multiple times, and Conor will quit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he quit before, so he's tapped out before, so why wouldn't
Yep.
he? Conor has no idea what's in store with him, and in store for him. They putting out these videos about he's doing well against Paulie Malignaggi. Okay, fine. At the end of the day, this fight is going to be very successful. People are curious.
We are curious. We are curious to see how good Conor McGregor is. You're absolutely right. I'm curious. I'm like, how good is this dude? How good is his stand-up game? You know?
Well, keep in mind, these two guys fighting, it made sense financially. Keep in mind, both of these dudes are animated, charismatic. You got a loudmouth white Irish guy versus a loudmouth black dude.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes for great TV.
Mm-hmm.
So people, because here's the thing. Those MMA guys are going to be curious because based off the fact that the way they promoted this fight, the rumor mill that's going on, that Floyd hasn't looked good, and they're going to be like, okay, this is it. Because people are living for that moment. They're watching the fight for that one moment because they think this is the one time that Floyd may get it. This may be the luck of the draw. This may be the one time where Floyd streaks ends. Where the 50, where the 49-0, it ends. So they're hoping that Conor McGregor lands that punch that puts Floyd's lights out. That's why people are curious. Yeah, most people. I'll put it to you this way. This fight is going to do anywhere between, I say, 3 to 4 million.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll put it to you this way. 1 million will be the diehard Floyd Mayweather fans that just want to see him fight. Then the other 1 million will be the casual boxing fans that's just curious about the event. But then the rest of the people that's going to be buying are going to be the people that's tuning in to see Floyd Mayweather lose.
Sure.
And it's like this, Fred. Whether you get more people buying your fight to see you lose, at the end of the day, you winning because you getting people to buy that fight. Yeah. So it's a win-win situation for you.
Yeah, let me play devil's advocate. You already know where I'm leaning on this fight, where I'm going with this fight. Anyhow, if I play devil's advocate and say Conor McGregor is going to walk in the ring at 170, 173 with an MMA background, right? Do you think that, and we know Floyd Mayweather, let's say he's going to come in at 153, 154. His body isn't the same physically, you know what I'm saying? So he'll come in right at 54. It don't take him much to come in at 54, so possibly he's not training as hard. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just throwing out this hypothesis. How about if Conor McGregor weight bullies Floyd Mayweather? Similar to the footwork of the guy who beat Pacquiao. Who's the guy? What's his name? Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn?
The footwork of a Jeff Horn and the bulliness of Maidana didn't bully him, but he just overwhelmed him. Imagine being overwhelmed and being bullied with the footwork of Jeff Horn. That's what I think the game plan is for Conor McGregor.
See, what people seem to forget about Floyd trained himself and Floyd worked on his boxing game to be able to adjust to any style.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what people forget about Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd is a brilliant boxer. And the thing is about Floyd, he can fight. He can make
All you got to do is watch. See, I don't want to. See, I don't want to kill their hope because they're gonna drop the betting line for me. Because you know I bet Floyd Mayweather blind, so I don't want. So I want to keep their hope alive a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Tal? But all you got. Don't kill it too bad, Tal. Don't kill it too bad. I need these motherfuckers to bet.
Okay. Hey, I know Floyd is probably listening to this video, so I may have cost Floyd like 1,000 pay-per-views.
But
you know,
I mean, but if you really want to see how great of a fighter Floyd is, that Miguel Cotto fight tells you Floyd can go to hell 3 times in a fight and still get to heaven. You know what I mean? Like, Cotto gave that nigga the business, man. He gave that man, Cotto gave him everything he had, and Floyd was on the ropes, check hooking the shit out of him. Slip, hook, slip. Woo, beautiful. Oh man, that was a beautiful fight by Floyd.
Well, see, the whole running thing is a myth because I could put together a couple of Pacquiao videos where he was running because he basically was running from Jeff Horn. And then as far as Oscar De La Hoya talking about Floyd being a runner and not being entertained, all you got to do is watch Oscar versus Felix Trinidad, where he literally ran the last 4 rounds without throwing a fucking punch.
I wish I can do that and not get a strike. I've been wanting to make that video for a long time, but I'm gonna get a strike, so I just refuse to do it. You know.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Well, I'll do it. I got a little bit of leeway to play with. I'll do the video.
Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. People know in the bottom of their heart.
I'll shut these Oscar De La Hoya fans down because they seem to have memory lapse and shit. All you gotta do is watch that damn fight. Watch Manny Pacquiao versus Brandon Rios. And Manny was backpedaling the shit against Jeff Horn to see. When I hear people say Floyd is a runner, they full of shit because it's just motherfuckers that don't understand boxing. All you gotta do is watch Floyd versus Canelo, where Floyd ran right to Canelo and started.
That lead right was beating the shit out of Canelo. That lead right had them cherry. What color cherry tomato? Look like a cherry tomato, man. Yeah, man.
I mean, all you got to do is watch that fight. You can holler about Canelo was green all you want. Well, Floyd beat the stems out his ass. It was a one-sided fight, and Floyd walked right to Canelo. He was pounding Canelo against the ropes. He was hitting Canelo at will and shit in that fight. And to be honest with you, a lot of people think Floyd could have made Canelo quit, and he could have stopped Canelo. But it's good that Floyd didn't knock him out because he might have killed Canelo's, confidence. So a lot of, and I know people go watch this video, start talking shit, but it's fact.
Floyd didn't stop him because he probably wanted to sign him.
Now, and then let's go to the Sugar Shane Mosley fight. Floyd got tagged 2 good times, and Floyd walked Sugar Shane Mosley down the whole fight. Walked right to Sugar Shane Mosley. And then bits and pieces of the Manny Pacquiao fight. He walked right towards Manny Pacquiao. So,
he tried to make it a fight, too, in the middle of rounds. He tried to make it a fight with Pacquiao, but Pacquiao just couldn't hit him.
Manny Pacquiao was backing up for Floyd. But keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao is supposed to be such a come forward fighter, and he dares you to go toe to toe with him. But he was running his ass off. He was backpedaling the shit from Jeff Horn and shit.
Yeah,
so that's the difference between Floyd Mayweather and shit. A lot of these motherfuckers get up here and just start, telling a bunch of lies. Because they just want to come on somebody's channel and complain and shit. But at the end of the day, they don't know shit about boxing. That shit about Floyd being a runner is complete bullshit. And that because Floyd can fight all type of styles of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can fight off the ropes. He can fight. Go to the body. And Floyd has one of the most underrated body attacks in the history of boxing.
Not only does he have them, in addition to that, his chin. Nigga got a chin. That shot by Maidana. Ooh, I'm surprised he stood. Even though he got clocked, he was froze, but he stood up. He stood up to the punch. He held on to the rope, yes, but he stood up to the punch. You know what I mean? So his chin is on. Mosley, who doesn't stand up to that punch? Who stands up to that punch? That shot by Mosley was something. That was a cannon.
That punch that Mosley landed on Floyd twice would have floored pretty much anybody.
And everybody, for or against, your heart stopped when Shane Mosley hit Floyd. Heart stopped. That's how great. You know what? that's how great Floyd Mayweather is. I remember watching 1992. I was 14 to 15 years old. I remember. Well, I don't know what the year was. I think it was 92, 91, 1990. I was 13 when Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson down. Well, ended up knocking him out. And I said no. My heart stopped. I was watching with my stepfather and my mom in the living room, and I was like, wow, Mike Tyson isn't. I thought he was invincible. I'm a young, impressionable kid. I'm like, wow, and so that goes to show, man, Floyd is special, man. I've seen him train. I know him on a personal level. He's in the ring, he's special. Outside the ring, he has his deficiencies, but in the ring, man, he is. And at the end of the day, the the conflicting truth that we have as black men is because he is so great at what he does, a part of us must protect him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always want to stand on the right side of the tracks. I have so many problems with Floyd, and I've had conversations with him about private conversations.
Be cool, man. Be cool, cause I be cool.
Uh-huh.
I understand.
Okay, you know what I mean? So I get all the conflicts, but because he's so great, we must honor that. You know what I mean? Like, no one should ever walk up to us and have the right to say, "Oh, Floyd Mayweather's a runner. He's a bit." No, that motherfucker is great. I mean, you got to give that man the respect he deserves. Like Usain Bolt, that motherfucker is great. There's nothing you can say or do. Serena Williams, she is a queen. She is great. She is special. If she had the same if she had the same color skin as Sharapova, whatever her name is, she would be. They would rank her ahead of Steffi Graf as the greatest tennis player of all time. And if you're in denial of that, you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Woods, although he has 14 majors, right? Jack Nicklaus has 18, 14, 18. I believe that's what the numbers are. Tiger Woods is a much better golfer than Jack Nicklaus. His body failed him. You know what I mean? His body failed him. There's nothing you can do. Same thing with Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, I never saw Gale Sayers. I caught the tail end of Walter Payton, but goddamn, Barry Sanders was oh my God. Jesus. He was playing basketball on the football field. You know what I mean? Like, he was just something special to me.
You also leaving out Barry Bonds, who I think
Barry Bonds is a great. You know what? No. Barry Bonds might be, in addition to the greatest baseball player, one of the greatest athletes of all time. He might be one of the top 10 greatest athletes of all time, man. Like for real. Like, I look at him and I'm like, what? How many Gold Gloves he won in the outfield? He was the best player.
I love him.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I witnessed the greatness of Barry Bonds, and I know Barry Bonds didn't have the best personality outside of baseball, but then a lot of it was because of what God did to his father.
His father, thank you. Yeah.
Barry Bonds' position for position is probably, if he ain't in your top 5 of the greatest baseball players that ever played, then you don't know shit about baseball. And I know.
No, you need to cut it down. No, top 5. No, you need to cut it down. Top 3. Top 3. Like, for real. Like, top 3. Like, he was and still is special. He got positioned to force a retire. Everyone did. And when people mention steroids, everybody did steroids in that era. You know what I mean? We glorified steroids. Remember ESPN? Sammy Sosa got 62 home runs. Mark McGwire got 64. Sammy Sosa got 65. Mark McGwire got 68. We glorify. Who wasn't watching ESPN in the bottom line in August, September of that year? 99, 2000, whatever year that was. Who wasn't watching baseball? Like, how many did Sammy Sosa hit a home run this year? Who didn't believe they wasn't on steroids? Who didn't believe Mark McGwire wasn't on steroids?
Well, first of all, if you didn't think none of them dudes was using performance-enhancing drugs, something is wrong. Shame on you. First of all, they encouraged it. Buzz Sillick encouraged it. Now, he want to play that role. The problem that people got with Buzz Sillick, he just tried to single-handedly make it be about Barry Bonds, but technically Barry Bonds never on record failed a drug test.
Nope.
Now, we all know that's,
he used something.
transpired because, as you know, Balco was in San Francisco. So, keep in mind, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Sugar Shane Mosley and his son. How sickening is that?
And I know about Victor Conti. Victor Conti was the one that invented all them undetectable drugs. And that's the funny part. That's why I'm trying to figure out why they let this dude near boxing. So to me, that should have been a conflict of interest. Not to mention he played part time with the R&B group Tower of Power. He's like a musician also.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the funny part about Victor Conti. I was always, I was kind of like suspicious of Vada because I was like, why do they got this dude that's known for inventing undetectable, performance enhancing drugs? Why did they let him near boxing? So that kind of made me raise my eye to boxing. And when it came to the drug testing, especially, I'll take USADA over Vada any day of the week.
Sure. How about
all the people that's cheerleading Vada, Vada is foolproof. I'm like, man, just keep in mind, and I want everybody that's listening to this video, Google or go to Wikipedia and type up Victor Conti, and then you tell me why you shouldn't be suspicious of Vada.
Sure. Everything you're saying is accurate. Now let me change subject. Last subject, and I gotta go. All right.